With the holidays in full swing, it's no surprise that I'm seeing content across my feed all about going no contact, whether it's from Oprah Winfrey or from Therapy with Jeff. You need to go see that video, it's so good. And as someone who is no contact herself, with certain family members going on about 5 years now, I have some things I'd like to share too. For some reason, the holidays seem to represent a time when those we have gone no contact with seem to think that tradition should supersede your emotional safety. And I'm of the mind that if the holidays only work if you ignore your needs, then you're being forced to endure them, not celebrate them. And I don't get how that's not understood. Because to me, going no contact is what happens when loving someone kept requiring your own self erasure for the sake of keeping the peace. How is that? Still, I understand how for those that are on their no contact journeys, is journey the word we're using? I understand how the holidays can represent an especially lonely time where those weapons being used of guilt tripping and gaslighting and shaming you into joining the family for holidays can start, unfortunately, working. So if you're no contact and you're trying to figure out what that looks like for you, especially during the holidays, because for some of us, we say either 100% no contact, or we'll say happy birthday and that's it. Or we'll say Merry Christmas and that's it. We all have our own understanding of it. So if you're still figuring out your understanding about it, but the mere thought of seeing your family for Christmas is riddling you with anxiety, you are more than allowed to workshop boundaries that will help introduce ease. That can look like booking accommodations away from the family home. So whether that's an Airbnb, hotels, or more cost effective, staying with a neighbor that you trust or with a dear family friend. It can also mean applying certain time restrictions, like saying you'll be there for 2 days and leaving by 3 p.m. on the second day. When it comes to the big Christmas dinner, maybe that means you requesting to sit near certain family members and not others. Finally, when you start feeling like that anxiety is just gonna come out of you, go take a walk. You're allowed to take breaks. And if taking a walk isn't possible, or if you also want to double it up, I recommend reaching out to a friend who you trust and saying, hey, like, I'm going to need help during this holiday season. Would you be able to text me a couple times saying, hey, you've got this? It's also important that I say, as someone who's experienced this, that if you feel lonely during the holidays, it is not a sign that you made the wrong decision. What it means is that you stopped participating in a familiar narrative that required you to put yourself last, and you're adjusting. That takes time. What I can say it's a sign for, if you're feeling that loneliness, is to start forming your own traditions. Call out to your chosen family and open yourself up to being loved in the way you deserve.